Hello friends, so let's start a new video which is based on rank of a matrix. So here we'll understand what is rank of a matrix and how to find out the rank of a matrix. Now guys, to understand rank of a matrix, I am taking one matrix of order 3 by 3. Now guys, to understand rank, what I'll do is I'll find out the determinant of this matrix. So let's say if I find out determinant of this matrix, what will be the determinant? So the first number 1 is as it is. Then we'll multiply these two numbers and then these two numbers. So 2 minus 0, middle sign minus, then 1, that is the second element. Then we'll multiply this 2 with this 1. So 2 into 1, 2 minus 0 plus 0. So last element will be 0. Now if we sum it up, we'll get 2 minus 2, and guys, that is 0. It means the determinant of this matrix is 0. Now guys, if you will see, this matrix is a 3 by 3 order matrix and its determinant is 0. So here I'll say the determinant of A for 3 by 3 matrix is 0. Now guys, what we learned in this? So to understand that, I'll show you few points. So the rank of a matrix is denoted by R, which is also called as row, or the row of A means rank of that matrix A. So R or row is a symbol. Now let's say that R, which is the rank of a matrix, is found out by using the following properties. So the first one is, so if let's say if A is a square matrix of order K, so in our case our order is 3. So let's say if A, so let's say if A is a square matrix and if A is a non-singular matrix, it means its determinant is not equal to 0, then whatever is the value of K or the order of the matrix, it is same or it is equal to the rank of that matrix. Now guys, if you'll see our case, we had taken a matrix of order 3 by 3. But what we found, its determinant as 0. So it means the first condition is not matching. That is why we can say that the rank of that given matrix is not 3. So if the rank is not 3, then the rank will be either 2 or 1. Now for that, the next step is given. Then we have to check whether any minor of order less than k. So now less than k, so k is 3 in our case, 3 by 3. So less than k, so less than 3 is 2. So we have to check for all minors of order 2 by 2. Now if any of the minor of order 2 by 2 is not equal to 0, then its rank is 2. Now let's see that. So the first minor I can take here is 1, 1, 2, 2. I'll find out determinant of this. The second I can take as 1, 0, 2, 0. So guys, we have to take 2 by 2 minus. Next, third I can take as 2, 2, 0, 1 and so on. So we can get many minus over here. Now let's find out the determinant of this. So here it will be 2 minus 2, which is 0. So yes, we are getting 0. Let's see next. So here it is 0 minus 0, it is 0. Next, 2 minus 0, so 2 guys, here it is not equal to 0. So as per the point number B, if we get any minor of order less than k as not 0, then that is the rank of a matrix. It means the rank of this previous matrix, let's say A, is 2. So this is how we find out the rank of a matrix. Now guys, let's move to the point number 2. So there is at least one minor of a matrix of order R which is not equal to 0. So just now we saw that for 2 by 2 or order 2 matrix, we got one minor or the determinant of that minor as non-zero. And that is why here we said that the determinant, so that is why we said here that the rank of the matrix A is 2. Now, the next condition is for every minor of order r plus 1. Now guys, we got rank as 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So if you check every minor of order 3 and above of matrix A is, then it has to be 0. Now in our case, the matrix is of order 3. So when we say that we have to find out every minor of order 3, then we have only one minor. And we have to check if that minor is 0 or not. Yes, we got it 0. And that is why we can say that the rank of a matrix is 2. And it can be denoted by row of A equal to 2 or R equal to 2. So guys, this is how we find out the rank of a matrix. Now, just imagine that we have a matrix of order 4 by 4 or 5 by 5. Now, in that case, to find out the rank of a matrix, we have to start with the determinant of 4 by 4 matrix or maybe 5 by 5 matrix, and then come down by one step, then go for 3 by 3, then check all minors of 3 by 3, then minors of 2 by 2, and so on. So it becomes very difficult or tedious to find out the rank of a matrix by this method. So guys, there are n number of methods present to find out rank of matrix. So here the point number 4 says, so for any higher order square matrix exceeding k, so I would say if the order is more than 3, then you should follow this point number 4, and by that method you should find out the rank of a matrix. So if order of the matrix is greater than 3, or the given matrix is a rectangular matrix, because guys, for rectangular matrix we cannot find out determinant. So that is why for rectangular matrix the point number 4 is recommended, or if the matrix has the order greater than 3. So in such cases, we should reduce that given matrix in the echelon form or the normal form or the canonical form. Now, what is that? So to understand it, we'll see the next video. So here I'll just give you the brief intro. So there we get as many number of 0 rows as possible. So rank is normally given by number of non-zero rows. So this is one of the very wonderful and the easiest method to find out the rank of a matrix. So guys, whenever you have a rectangular matrix or any square matrix of order greater than 3, then it is recommended to find out the rank by using the echelon form or converting that matrix to the normal form. Now let's see the few properties or some notes. So if let's say B is a matrix which we got by multiplying the matrix A by some scalar k. Now in that case, if you check the rank of B and A, it is always same. So this property you have to remember. Next, equivalent matrices. Now what are equivalent matrices? So let's say there are two matrices with different elements, but one matrix can be reduced to the other matrix by doing some or other row and column transformations. So such matrix or such matrices are called as equivalent matrices. So guys, always remember, for equivalent matrices the rank is always same. Next, if A is a null matrix, it means a matrix in which all elements are 0. For such matrix, the rank is equal to 0. Now let's say there is a matrix A and its transpose as A dash, and if you try to find out the rank of both the matrices, then it is always equal. And if you try to find out the rank of the product of two matrices, so take two matrices, multiply it, find out the product. So if you check the rank of that equivalent matrix, then it cannot exceed the rank of either of the matrices. So there is a matrix A, there is a matrix B. Let's say A has rank 3, let's say B has rank 2. Then if you'll check the rank of AB, then it will be always less than the rank of A and B. So these are the properties of the matrices while finding the rank. So guys, These properties and these rules we will use while finding the rank of a matrix. So I'm sure you understood the concept, and this concept will be using while solving the numericals. So guys, keep watching the videos. You'll enjoy the mathematics by solving more numericals based on rank of matrix. Thank you very much.